I know, Justin, give y'all a quick update. I know Justin came and talked to y'all a couple of minutes ago, and you probably see it on the ticker. I think it's Kiko 43, Hurd 40, Lowry, where's Lowry at? 17, right? So how many of y'all read the Washington Post today? Or Politico, right? All these Washington newspapers, they're calling it Kiko's comeback. Yeah. And they said, can Kiko do this without going to a runoff, right? And for the last 9 months, I've been hearing that garbage, that Kiko can win this out, 50%, you know, he has too high of name ID. But I think what we did today proved that wrong, right? You know, there's a lot of people standing out in the cold today, getting votes. Now, there's still a lot more votes that need to be counted, right? So those numbers are some of the early votings from some of the counties, not all the counties. But the reality is this is likely to go to a runoff. We've known that. We've prepared for that. We were hoping for something else, but we knew this was not going to be easy. That's why all of y'all have been here. You know, for me, this is amazing. Some folks are like, Will, you know, you've done a good job. It's like, no, it's not about me, right? It's about the people like Rachel, you know, going out and being here all day long, you know, twisting all your friends' arms to come out and make phone calls on your birthday, you know. It's like David, you know, being at the poll all day, you know, chasing people down and getting them the flyers and making sure they knew about Will Hurd. You know, this is what this is about. We're about creating a movement, right? We've been here before. Actually, we were a lot further behind. But before in years past, but we can win this thing, right? And I'm going to continue to need y'all's help, right? We're going to stay here. We're going to enjoy some fellowship and camaraderie. We're going to watch some of the returns come in. We'll probably get some more data in about 30, 40 minutes from some of the other outlying counties. But I just want to tell all y'all, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, my mom and dad for the last 9 months have been going and checking all of our post office, our post office box, bringing checks in, doing whatever needs to be done. You know, Justin, Barry, Audrey have had to put up with me for the last 9 months, you know, complaining that my head's going to explode if we don't do X, Y, and Z. Josh Robinson, who has ruined my life and put this idea in my head to run for Congress. I don't know if I've forgiven Josh yet for that, but we'll see. And Mike Yantis and the entire Yantis family, you know, cracking heads, burying a few dead bodies in the process. There's a couple more dead bodies we're going to have to bury over the next few weeks. Yeah, exactly. So look, stay, enjoy. You know, I can't thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, what's amazing to me, and I knew I was going to do this talking about y'all. It's an honor. It's an honor for me to be part of this organization, right? And I'm not crying because we're close to winning this job, right? Because the job's going to suck. You know, it really is. But just all the people here. You know, when I go around town, people are like, Will, are you hiring supermodels, you know, to be out and pass things out? They're asking me, you know, are you paying all these people, you know, to come out here and support you? And I'm like, no, people think I'm lying when I say that. You know, I have other candidates that are like, where do you find all these people? You don't send the same person to the same polls, you know? And for me, that's amazing. You know, I get the benefit of having my name on the sign and the T-shirts, right? And I get to slap backs and kiss babies, you know, and that's the fun part. But for me, the most enjoyable part is being able to represent y'all. And know that when I go to Washington, D.C., and I have to bang my head against the wall and fight people in my own party, fight other Democrats, I'm fighting for y'all, right? And that's what I remember. This is hard work. We all know this. Everybody that's working today, working the polls the last 2 weeks, know it's really hard work, right? But y'all are the ones that keep me going. And I'm going to need y'all to keep me going over these next couple of weeks. And I'm going to need y'all to double down on your work, right? I'm going to ask most of y'all in this room have already written checks. I'm going to have to ask y'all to do it again. Mike, that includes you. You're going to crack some more heads. You know, Senior, we're going to need you to crack some heads too, right? But we can win this thing, right? This is a movement. You know, we have so much to go for, right? This is not just about winning an election. This is about keeping America strong, right? This is about putting people up in Washington, D.C. that are going to fight and be a representative, right? And not just a congressman, and not just go up there and try to keep their job. That's why I'm running. That's why y'all supporting me. And that's why over these next couple of weeks that I need y'all to fight even harder. Big Perm, my brother, I need you to have to put up more signs, right? You know, and here's the thing. When I tell people, I'm like, everybody in here has a job. Y'all work your tails off from 8 to 5, and the minute y'all come and make phone calls or knock on doors, right? And I thank you for that. And we're going to do a lot more of that. And we're going to win this thing. And when we're up in Washington, D.C., and my hand's on that Bible, and all y'all crazies are up there with me, and, you know, hooting and hollering, and some of y'all are going to get kicked out, you know, because we're so crazy, that's going to be a great moment. And that's just going to be the start of the change that we're going to make and the impact that we're going to have. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Stay, socialize, drink, be merry. I'm going to give everyone in here a hug and a kiss on the cheek. And like I said, what happened today is fantastic, right? A lot of y'all like me, you're not professional politicians, and some of y'all don't know what we actually accomplished today and how far we came, right? And we're going to keep doing this. We're going to show the Washington Post. We're going to show Politico. All of those folks are wrong. Because when we win this thing in May, and we're going to be able to smile, and all y'all welcome up to Washington, D.C. So enjoy tonight. Take tomorrow off from the campaign. Many of y'all have to go to work, you know, since you took today off of work. But thank you so much. And we're going to keep giving updates throughout the nights. So enjoy, and thank you for your time. And thank you for your time.